Alright guys, this is the unit straight out the pack. Okay, this is even more naturaler. I don't know if that's a word, but I just feel like it looks even more natural than what I was expecting. What's up, Court crew, and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Courtney Jinean, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we are reviewing another Outre true frontal unit. If you don't know, that is one of my favorite collections, and it released this year, so it's a pretty newer collection. It is a, I think that this is such an innovative expansion of their perfect hairline collection. The fact that it comes with a widow's peak, you guys know I actually naturally have a widow's peak, and I will say that I definitely wasn't the biggest fan of it growing up, but more and more people are trying to emulate their wigs to look like my natural hairline. So I'm like, hold on, this is kind of tea. And I realized, you know what, having a widow's peak is actually pretty lit. So today we are going to be reviewing the Outre perfect hairline true frontal unit and peak 711. Now I'm super excited about this unit, you guys. I'm also trying a new color, and you guys know I've been on a color kick. So this is like not a crazy color though. So I feel like when I've been on my color kick, no shade, I've been trying the pinks, I've been trying the purples, the fairy dreams, the greens, all of those types of colors. But today is a different color blend, but it's still natural. It's still giving like natural vibe teas. So if you are looking to get into color but not ready to fully expand into like the out there colors, this is like not neutral or natural, but a more like brownish toned specialty color. So it's a little bit more wearable and perfect for the girls who want to try a different color that's not black but still want to try a new color. Also, this is the Summer Fridays in the pink sugar scent. This is the first Summer Friday scent that I ever got, and it's my favorite. The only other one that I have is the birthday cake, which has a little bit of shimmer to it, but I just love how this smells and looks. Super natural and has my lips feeling so good. So before we jump into today's video, if this is your first time seeing me here on the YT, hey girl, hey. My name is Courtney Jinean. I do all things hair on this channel. So if you want to see more hair tutorials, or if you like lifestyle content, I do have a lifestyle channel called Keeping Up with Courtney, where I do more lifestyle content like vlogs, cooking videos, the whole nine. So if you're interested in seeing more of me, or if you just like lifestyle content, definitely subscribe and join the Court crew family over there. Now with that, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. All right, you guys, so today's unit is peak 711. So this is a part of the true frontal series. This is what the stock card looks like, you guys. I actually picked up a stock card color today, so we're going to be reviewing the DRST hazelnut swirl. As you can see, it's like it's 16 inches, so it's a really natural cut. It has some really effortless waves in it, and the peak collection, or the true frontal collection, is known for fully hand-tied 13x6 lace frontal, extends deeper and wider at the temples, widow's peak hairline, pre-shaped and pre-plucked, ear-to-ear soft Vanish HD transparent lace, freestyle baby hairs, comes with a pre-attached elastic band, fast, easy, and effortless glueless install, pre-plucked hairline, and heat styling friendly. Now this unit comes in a number of specialty colors. Like I mentioned, today I'm going to be reviewing the color DRST hazelnut swirl, but it also comes in chocolate swirl, ginger copper, mulberry, ST cherry crush, tiramisu, and DR coral pink melt. That's a little bit about this unit. Let's go ahead and open her up, try her on. Let's get our initial first thoughts on what peak 711 is giving. All right guys, this is the unit straight out the pack. Okay, this is even more naturaler. I don't know if that's a word, but I just feel like it looks even more natural than what I was expecting, and that's for a couple of reasons. I feel like when I saw 16 inches, I don't know why I was envisioning it to be just a little bit longer, but this is like a really natural vibes. Like this in a 1B, a 2, yeah, 1B, a 1, 2, it will be giving straight scalp. I will say that, like, for me personally, I am going to go pluck this a little bit more. I'm not sure how I want to style it, because it does look super duper natural, just, you know, as a middle part, but I also feel like a side part would be tea with this too. So I'm not sure how I want to, oh, I think I like this side a lot. This side looks really, really pretty. I think I might do a side part. I think I like this, but I really like the curls. This unit kind of reminds me a little bit of Darcy. If you all remember that melted hairline unit, it was similar like style to this. It had a little bit less waves, but just the fact that the curls give lived in, they don't give super defined. And I think I like it like this, but I do think when I pluck some of the hairs, it definitely might get brushed, and it'll be more similar to how it looks in the stock card, which is a little bit more of a brushed out curl. Right now it's giving beach waves, which I'm obsessed with, but I know it probably isn't going to last, unfortunately. It's not supposed to even look like a beach wave. I think they just have these more beach wave looking curls so that when you brush it out, it comes to that uniformed look. But I really like how it looks now. It just gives lived in beach hair. I really like it, and I love the bob. What else would I say about this unit? The pre-pluckness, I think I want to pluck it a little bit more. I don't think I've reviewed a true frontal in a minute, so I always am so impressed with the texture and the feel of the lace. The lace is super duper soft, so I would just be careful with manhandling it or with handling it because it's a delicate lace. But I love that about the Vanish HD lace because of the fact that it's gonna melt. It's gonna melt. It's gonna give you that skin-like, I mean, can you even see the lace? I'm like holding it close to my skin. I don't even know where the lace begins. So it's giving voodoo Houdini. Like, I love that about this style of lace. So I'm definitely gonna pluck it. I don't think the pre-pluckness is as pre-plucked as I'd like. The color. Let me get into my thoughts. I like the color. I was just envisioning a little bit more of like this lighter color. I don't know, it's giving like my skin tone vibes, and I just wish it had a little bit more of like those highlights in it. But it's not a ugly color at all. It's very pretty. It's very natural. I feel like once I do my whole face, do my whole makeup look, it's gonna give. I don't even know. And like with this hair, that's one thing I will say about the more fun colors like pinks or the fairy dream. Like those units really pushed me creatively in terms of like makeup. This, I just feel like, okay, let me do my regular makeup. Let me do my regular one too. Yeah, I don't feel challenged to like do something different or new with this makeup, but with this hair. But that's no tea, no shade. That's just like me speaking out loud. So yeah, those are my initial thoughts. Yeah, let me give you guys a full 360. This is what the hair looks like straight. This is the hair to the side. This is all the hair to the back. And this is the hair to the other side. So yeah, I feel like the waves are so gorgeous, but of course I just know that I'm going to pluck this and these waves are not going to be giving what it's currently giving. But I just want to do a little pluck, like a little pluck right here, maybe a little bit right here, just to make the widow's peak a little bit more pronounced. And then we'll be good to go. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts down below. This isn't a new unit. It's been out for a couple of weeks now, so I would love to hear you all's thoughts and opinions on if you tried this unit. What are your thoughts? Would you pick her up? Or if you haven't picked her up, seeing this unit out of the box, seeing this unit here today, are you like, I'm obsessed and I need to add it to cart? Like, let me know down below. I feel like it's a perfect summer wig. Let me go pluck this unit and I'll be back to give you guys the install.
Kiss it better, baby. Waiting on that sunshine, boy. I think I need that back. Can't do it like that. No one else gonna get it like that. So I argue, but you take me back. Who cares when it feels?
Okay guys, honestly, I need to get better at like filming short form while also filming my long form content. But I am going to insert clips of me actually like melting the lace, which I filmed a TikTok for. And let me know if you guys want an in-depth tutorial on how I like install my units, how I pluck my units. I can definitely do one of those, but I just feel like I don't really have the right setup to film the short form and the long form at the same time. Like, but I just finished installing the unit for the most part. I'm about to put on a elastic band just to have the unit kind of like melt, but it was pretty easy to install. After I plucked it, I did go in with my craft scissors after plucking, and this is a game changer, you guys. I don't know how I found out about these. I'm pretty sure it was either TikTok or YouTube, but basically they are like those scissors that we used to use in kindergarten or like elementary school where you would do crafts with them. But I love this because it cuts the lace in the jagged edge, so it's super easy to install. And I cut the lace really close to the hairline because I just love a natural look. And I feel like I plucked this really well because even on the sides, I don't have baby hair, but it looks pretty natural. So love that for me. And then I went in with the Ruby Kisses cream foundation. This is in the shade 9. I put this in my part. I think it just makes it look a lot more natural. I also did a little bit of cutting, which you guys will see in the TikTok video, but I just cut off like anything that wasn't that was longer than my shoulder length, and I also cut a little layer right here. I might go in and cut another layer here after I finish installing the unit completely and I like do my makeup and everything. Sorry, I literally could not multitask, but basically what I was saying is that, what was I saying? Oh, when I go to the beauty supply store, and you guys let me know that y'all did want to see a little black girl Sephora vlog, me going to the black girl Sephora and showing y'all what I get from the beauty supply. So I am gonna do a vlog, but when I go there, I definitely want to pick up some of those like paper wrapping things that people use to like do a pixie cut or like a wrap. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but it's like paper, and I feel like that would be even better to like lay down my lace. So yeah, we're gonna do a vlog like that. I'm gonna show you guys everything you need and all that. But anyways, I'm gonna go do my makeup. I'll see y'all in a few for my final touches to the hair, and then also my overall thoughts and opinions on this unit. So I'll see y'all in a sec.
Kiss it better, baby. Waiting on that sunshine, but I think I need that back. Can't do it like that. No one else gonna get it like that. So I argue, you yeah, let you take me back. Who cares when it feels like crack? Well, you know that you always do it right. Man, fuck your pride.
Alright, core crew, here's the completed look of Outre True Frontal Peak 711. I don't know if it's 711 or 711. We're gonna say 711. I like how it rolls off the tongue. Let's go ahead and talk about this unit. Before we get into my personal pros, cons, and final thoughts, I always like to revisit the key features of a unit just to see what's true and what I feel like maybe is not. So fully hand tight 13x6 lace frontal, yes. Extends deeper and wider at the temples, yes. I did even like, sometimes I don't normally do this, but with this unit I did customize it directly to my face. So I did cut off a little bit of inches right here just so that it literally molds right into my hairline. I love it. Widow's Peak hairline pre-shape, yes, the Widow's Peak was there. I did go in and pluck this unit quite a bit just so that I felt like it looked as natural to me. Ear to ear soft vanish HG plus transparent lace, yes. And I cannot stress this enough, how I can always tell when a unit has the Vanish HG lace. I don't know, it's something about the lace that just gives it a 1-up. It melts beautifully. It's very, very soft, and of course that just means you have to be careful with it, but also it melts beautifully. So that's why I really love this unit and the Vanish HG lace. Pre-styled with baby hairs. Honestly, you guys, I plucked out a lot of the baby hairs and then I just cut very like wispy edges. Didn't even curl them, just let them lay, and I think they look gorgeous. Comes with a pre-attached elastic band, yes. Fast, easy, and effortless glueless installs. This one I did use a lace melting spray, but still it's considered glueless, so that's true as well. Pre-plucked hairline with this one. I have seen a more pre-plucked unit for hairline, but I did like this one. And then heat styling friendly, so yes, I did go in and add some heat to this, especially around the part. And after I decided that I wanted a side part, I did go in and like mold this way and this way, this part, this hair this way, and this hair that way. So after that, I did go in with a hot comb just to like flatten it out. Okay, so let's get into my cons. My cons, you guys, I really love how this unit comes with those like really tight small curls. They kind of look like beach waves. It just looks very like effortless. I loved how the unit looked straight out the pack. It just gave like effortless beach waves, and I knew it wasn't gonna stay like that, because honestly how it arrived did not really look like the stock card. Like it looked like I needed to brush it out, but I really like that beach wave look, and I honestly would have kept it in its natural state, not touched the curls at all, because I loved how it looked. But after plucking the unit, I did have to like naturally brush out the hairs. That's not really a con, it's just like more observation, and also a long way of saying that I want a unit like how this unit comes, but for that to be the actual style. Like I love a beach wave, effortless wave type of look, and I feel like we don't often get those types of styles with synthetic wigs. Like we always have like this glam or like really fluffy curls instead of like those messy, not perfect beach wave, messy hair, bedheaded hair look. I feel like we rarely see that, so we'll love to see more units a part of that kind of style. But into my cons, so I did think that this unit, I felt like the hair does tangle up a little bit. So you guys know that is something that's gonna come with synthetic wig. But I did notice it with this unit, like especially after a while, and if you just like look at the curls, it's like, okay, I need to brush it a little bit so that's not like clumping all together. So that's one thing that I noticed. I did feel like this unit could have been pre-plucked a little bit more, especially since it's supposed to be like a very, I feel like the widow's peak wasn't as pronounced as I've seen other true frontal units. So definitely would like to see a little bit more of a consistent approach to the widow's peak across all of the true frontal units, because it does kind of vary depending on the style and the unit. And that's honestly my only real con, is the tangling and the pre-pluckedness about this unit. Now pros, this color blend honestly is not my favorite. I have noticed about myself, and I recently got a color analysis done for my birthday, and I realized that I am, well, I already kind of knew this, but I am more of a neutral undertone girly, and because of that I can kind of get away with warm tones, and I also can get away with cool tones, but I'm really like in the middle. And I feel like this color blend is very warm, and so I don't feel like this is for my color. It's a gorgeous color blend, don't get me wrong, but on me it's not my favorite. So I feel like this is one color blend that I probably would not pick up again, but I think that this is a perfect color blend for the girls who want to try a new color that's not 1B2, but still want it to be work appropriate, still want it to be not so super loud, like a pink or purple or a mulberry, for example. This is a perfect like gateway specialty color if you want to get into color but not ready to get into those very bright blondes or pinks, purples, burgundies. Like this is a perfect beginner friendly color blend. So I love that Outre always provides options, and I feel like this is a perfect like beginner type of color. And this unit comes in not only this color, but I also feel like chocolate swirl is another like perfect gateway specialty color to get you into new colors that's not 1 and 1B, but still not super loud or super out there. I also really like the style, you guys. I know I mentioned that I want to see more of those like lived in styles, more like messy beach waves, bedhead hair, but this style is really cute. You guys know I also am not the hugest fan of bobs, and I feel like I cut this unit into more of a bob, and it's super cute. This is like a unit that I could see someone wearing to work. It gives me very much sophisticated, elevated look. I also like that this is a 13x6, you guys. I was having a little bit of a time trying to decide if I wanted a middle or a side part, and that's the beauty of the True Frontal collection. You're able to do both. I asked you guys on TikTok actually which one should I do, a side or a middle, and most of you guys said side, which is perfect. That means we're so in sync, because I was planning to do a side anyway, but I was like, this would be a fun content idea, a great way to incite more comments, and most of y'all said side too, so I was like, okay, we're in sync. Like the core crew are like this, period, point blank, okay? So yeah, I love that there's parting versatility, styling versatility with these units. Also, really like how this unit had so many layers. So I did go in and cut a little bit more layers personally, but with this unit, it already came with a lot of layers, which I love. Like there was a really cute bangs in the front that just gave this unit a lot of pop and glam to it, which I love. And I said this in another video, but when I pluck units, I kind of am sometimes plucking out some of the layers, so I have to go in afterwards and add some layers back. So I did go in and do that with this unit too, but I think the overall style is gorgeous. It is perfect for the girls who need a bob, something for everyday work wear. This is the unit for you. If you aren't looking for a bob, I wouldn't say like run out and get it if you're not in the market for a style like this, but I will say that you have to try one of the True Frontal units, you guys. This is one of my favorite collections. I know I owe you guys a video all on my favorite Outre collections, which is gonna come soon, but this is definitely one of, spoiler alert, this is one of my favorite collections. So if this is not the unit for you, definitely check out the collection and find a style that works for you, because this, the lace, the pre-pluckedness, the Lagos hairline, it just makes this collection unlike anything else in the market, which is what I love. Let me know your thoughts on this unit down below. I want to hear from you all. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Core Crew family down below. If you're interested in shopping this unit, I will have it shoppable in today's video. You can use my code Courtney9 to get some money off at Ebony Line. And thank you so much to Outre for sponsoring today's video and for sending me today's unit. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.